In the heart of Milan, Italy, two football clubs, Inter Milan and AC Milan, share a passion for the beautiful game and a rivalry that has captivated fans for over a century. Their fierce clashes, known as the Derby della Madonnina, have become legendary, etching their names in the annals of football history. Before we dive into the thrilling history of Inter Milan vs AC Milan, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe to join our community of passionate football enthusiasts. Now, permit us to kick things off with a question for you. Before the split in 1908, what were the early achievements and successes of AC Milan in the early 20th century? Share your thoughts within the remarks below, and permit to get the communique started. Milan, the second largest city in Italy, is a global fashion and design capital, renowned for its iconic landmarks like the Duomo Cathedral and La Scala Opera House. But beyond its cultural and artistic significance, Milan is also a city that pulsates with football fervour. The city boasts two of the most successful and well-supported clubs in Italy, Inter Milan and AC Milan, who share the iconic San Siro Stadium, a testament to their shared history and the city's love for football. The roots of the Derby della Madonnina can be traced back to 1908, when a group of disgruntled AC Milan players and officials broke away from the club, citing a desire to create a more international and inclusive team. They formed a new club, Società Sportiva Internazionale Milano, later known simply as Inter Milan. This split marks the beginning of a fierce rivalry between the two clubs. AC Milan, rooted in its Italian heritage, represented the traditional establishment, while Inter Milan embraced a more cosmopolitan identity, attracting players and fans from various backgrounds. In the early years, AC Milan established itself as the dominant force in Milanese football. They won their first Serie A title in 1901 and continued to add trophies to their cabinet throughout the early 20th century. Inter Milan, on the other hand, struggled to keep pace, often overshadowed by their crosstown rivals. The rivalry intensified during the 1920s when Inter Milan adopted the snake, Il Biscione, as their symbol, a bold move that further solidified their distinct identity from AC Milan. The two clubs became fierce competitors, eager to assert their supremacy over the city's football scene. The 1960s marked a turning point in the Milan derby, as Inter Milan ascended to new heights under the leadership of legendary coach Helenio Herrera. Herrera's innovative catenaccio defensive tactics, combined with the brilliance of players like Giacinto Facchetti, Luis Suarez and Sandro Mazzola, propelled Inter Milan to unprecedented success. They won 3 consecutive European Cups, now the UEFA Champions League, in 1964 and 1965, establishing themselves as one of the greatest club teams in history. This period, known as the Grande Inter era, shifted the balance of power in Milanese football, challenging AC Milan's long-held dominance. The Dutch influence and a new era of rivalry. The 1980s brought a new dimension to the Derby della Madonnina, as both clubs embraced the influence of Dutch football. AC Milan signed Dutch superstars Ruud Gullit, Marco van Basten and Frank Rijkaard, forming a formidable attacking trio known as the Trio Magico. In recent years, both Inter Milan and AC Milan have faced challenges and periods of rebuilding. Financial struggles, ownership changes and fluctuating performances have tested their resolve. However, the Derby della Madonnina has remained a constant, a fixture in the Italian football calendar that continues to captivate fans worldwide. Inter Milan boasts a true modern-day hero, Javier Zanetti. His 858 appearances and 16 trophies, such as the treble, communicate volumes of his dedication and talent. His loyalty, unwavering regardless of profitable gifts, cemented him as a real Interista. His sportsmanship, obtrusive in 12 years without a crimson card, made him an envoy for the sport. His adaptability shone through his 19 one-of-a-kind managers. Captaining Inter for 13 years, he guided them via numerous eras, solidifying his location as a present-day hero. Despite the ups and downs, the rivalry between Inter Milan and AC Milan remains as intense and passionate as ever. It is a clash of ideologies, a battle for local pride, and a symbol of the city's passion for the beautiful game. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey through the Milan derby's rich history. If you haven't already, Hit subscribe and remember to like this video if you're as enthralled by football history as we are. Until next time, keep the football spirit alive.